Hello fellow YouTubers, Trouble8385 here with my birthday pickups. So I just finally actually got the last of my stuff today. Most of the stuff you're going to see I actually got with money for my birthday, and then some things I actually got for my birthday. We're going to start off with the older stuff first. The first thing I got for my birthday for the NES was Bad Dudes, a game I used to own and absolutely love. Rush'n Attack by Konami. I've said it before, I love Gauntlet, so I picked up Gauntlet 2, and it also came with its instruction booklet. Really cool. Cool. So, for my Genesis, I picked up Golden Axe and good old Altered Beast. And for my Game Boy, I picked up Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, Metroid 2, Return of Samus, and then Kirby's Pinball Land. And for the Game Boy Advance, I got Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords, and Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. So, for the Nintendo 64, I picked up Cruisin' the World, because I absolutely loved Cruisin' USA. I remember playing this a little bit, renting this one time, but I just love those racing cruising games, so can't wait to try this one out. Now, for my PlayStation 1, I picked up Tekken 3. I actually used to love this game in the day. And then I got 3 long box games for the PlayStation 1. Battle Arena Toshin, which of course it is, complete. The first game I ever played on the PlayStation 1, Warhawk, complete. And lastly, Wipeout. Unlike the other two, this is in a cardboard long box, complete. So those are really cool. Next up, for the GameCube, I picked up F-Zero GX because I love the F-Zero series, and I've never actually played this on the actual GameCube. So now let's move on to the newer systems. For the PSP, for my birthday, my wife and my son got me Final Fantasy II. Absolutely my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. A little bit down the road, I can't wait to actually play this game. There's a couple other games I got to play first. Now, the game I absolutely wanted for my birthday that I actually got for my wife, and that is Transformers War for Cybertron. I actually today just finished the Autobots campaign, and Freak Indy was right. You got to see the rolling credits at the end of the game. They're absolutely awesome. Brings back the 80s feel. But anyway, if you ever playing this game, everything feels great. The transformations, everything just fits. The only time I had trouble with ammo in life is when I actually wasn't paying attention more than the game itself. If you ever want to know who the Prime was before Optimus, or how Optimus became a Prime, or how the Matrix relationship came to be, and what actually happened to Cybertron, that is a great, great game. Just awesome game. I can't wait to go through the Decepticon campaign next. Next up, I got Armored Core 4, because I love mech games. And I didn't have a classic shooter or a shmup on my 360, so I got Raiden 4. So I got the original on my Genesis, the first one. And the one PS3 game I got is a series I absolutely loved on the PS2, and this is Altair Rona, the Alchemist of Arkland. And what's cool about this big box is that, well, yes, you do get the game inside. It comes with a 32-page art book for the same price as a regular game. So I actually can't wait to play this. So I hope the sequel's already out in Japan. I do hope the sequel comes over here. So I loved this series when it originally came out for the PlayStation 2. And so I can't actually wait to try that out. And lastly, I'll show you a game my wife actually picked up when we were at GameStop, and that would be Papillocrosis by Agetec. It's an RPG. Okay guys, now it's time to show you the coolest thing I got for my birthday. Ironically, on my birthday, I got off work, and my wife has been looking for an NES for me for a while, because my NES I have, we tried to replace the pins on it, it still doesn't work. And she knew I wanted one because I wanted to play the games, and so she's been trying to find one for a while. ironically enough, on my birthday, on Craigslist, she did find one, and we contacted the guy, and he still had it, and I picked it up that day, and that would be the boxed NES action set. You can always tell when a game system came out by the side of the box with Super Mario Bros. 3, Final Fantasy, Tetris. The Final Fantasy came out much later in the NES's life cycle. What was cool in the fact that just the NES in here, the box and the NES, was that he still didn't play very often. Every part of the NES is still in its original bag. He's open to play, but he's put them all back in his original bags, and he still has everything to this thing. He still had the original control deck book, which for anybody who had NES in the day or has one today knows that you open up the back of the book and you can see how you used to be able to order parts to this. And here next is the Zapper book, which ironically you open up the back of this one and it has all the gyro stuff and stuff that isn't in the other one, which of course you can't get now. It even came with the original "Do not use with the front or was it the front or rear projection TV" warning. The Nintendo Power, if you want to subscribe, actually has a big one and a small one. The original registration form descended to Nintendo. And the coolest thing by far is still the original poster in perfect condition that you used to get when you got your NES in the old days. So that by far is the coolest thing, and I can't actually wait to break that open, but I gotta beat the Decepticon levels of the Transformers. And as for the gaming community, that will be tomorrow, since I wasn't feeling good yesterday. I slept for like 11 hours, and so that'll be up tomorrow, guys. So that's my pickups. So till my next video.